Trying to use Etsy to start your own business or your own online store, or if you're even trying to use a website um, builder to create that, I am here to show you what I used to start mine, and I didn't overcomplicate it. Hi, my name is TVL Designs. I have an Etsy store called Sew Crafted Designs, and I have been over here for a while, and I just share different sewing videos. Now, I chose Etsy because, for various reasons, on that Etsy store that I created, um, I started out finding my way and finding my niche. And my niche and my lane was making headband bonnets. So, with that being said, I do those and then I do a variety of other small items. Okay. I try not to overcomplicate it, but that's where I am right now. Let's start with where to sell. I started on Etsy because Etsy, it's like one of those places where you can bring in an audience fairly easy because it's a variety of people that are always there looking for different items. And also, with creating your Etsy store, at some point in time, most people try to find a way to get those customers from Etsy to come on to your main site um, to grow that as well. So, with that being said, it's recommended to use the same name so people can find you, but that's generally the strategy that a lot of people use. And if you don't want to go and complicate it by creating your own website, do what works for you. Start with Etsy if that's what you like. Okay, so with your product, that's where everything pretty much starts. So for me, because I sew my sewing machine, my fabric, and my workspace is where it all starts for me. And the thing about it, I did not need a whole studio to get started. You just need a small space for you to be able to create. That's it. Okay. So, when it comes to creating your product and making it look good, you know, to the eye, to make people want to say, hey, I wonder what this product is about, you want to find a setup that works for you. So some people make sure they're in a very well lit place. Uh, Now we have phones that work better than, handheld cameras. So that's a good thing for a lot of us. Also, you can use Canva because Canva is going to put it in the template that you need to put it in, and you can also use Canva to turn it into a booklet. It's just a variety of things that you can use Canva for, okay? But also remember, don't let the camera part stop you from doing it, because one thing about it, in the beginning, I gradually got better at making my pictures look better. Also, you can use Canva to change the background. You can use Canva to remove the background. I'm pretty sure that's in a paid portion. However, it's just so many different things you can use to change the background to enhance whatever it is you're trying to sell. So that does matter, but getting started, we're not going to overcomplicate it. Now with shipping, I think Etsy is really great because all of that is inclusive. You basically can ship, print out your shipping label, pay for it, do all of that in that one app. Now, some people prefer to go to the post office, but the thing is, if you go there, you still have to make sure you have the confirmation number, and that confirmation number is put inside the Etsy order so your customer can track it, and also it shows that you actually sent the package. Um, it's another outside resource that I have used before. I want to say is it Ship Pirate? I'm not sure of the name. I'll come back. I'll find it and put it in the box. But that is a good alternate that you can use also if you really just don't have time to go to the post office. So it's an easy way to also ship your items and get a confirmation number. So again, with having these resources at home, it makes it that much easier for you to go ahead and create the project, whatever it is, package it, put the label on it, and drop it off. That's it. It's not about you don't have to make it complicated. It can be a very easy system. You just have to be consistent. How do people find me? You can use different social media platforms just for that. You can make short videos of yourself creating the project. You can show yourself picking out fabric. You can show yourself packaging it. You can do a lot of different things to market yourself. You don't have to show your face. You can do it faceless, and you can put yourself out there on all of the different platforms. And really, Pinterest is a really good one that a lot of people sleep on. So if you're selling a really different item, um, that's another good way for people to find you. Most importantly, how do I get paid on Etsy? Etsy basically kind of have a payment system built into it. So you can get paid and you can put in your information for the money to come to you. You can use their PayPal. It's however you want to do it. Now, there is a threshold for like daily payouts. It has to meet a certain amount of dollars. I think it's like $25 in sales for you to go ahead and get the money to come out. As soon as you sell something, that gives you the opportunity to use the funds to print the label and do everything you need to do, and you basically keep the profit. So it's a really easy system. I'm gonna be real with you. You don't need a whole lot of fancy stuff to get started on your Etsy. The phone that I used back when I started was a little backup phone that I had. I used that to take my pictures until it got better. Okay. I did eventually at one point in time, I did have a handheld camera that made my images much better. I still use a variety of ways of taking my pictures. However, I am able to use it to on other software to change it up and put it on actual people, because people like to see the item being used. So that's another video. Okay, so in my next video, I'm going to show you how I made my first sale on Etsy, and yeah, I'm excited to show you guys about how that worked out, and stay tuned. And it was crazy because the first item that I put up there and how it was worded, I don't know what it was, but that was a bestseller for like about a year and a half. So it just happened that way.